Hi Gemini, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Chandler. This is your intuitive message for this week. It is Wednesday today, you guys, and it's snowing outside. It's a pretty cold day here where I am. But anyways, I'm looking at the astrology and I have quite a few notes for you already. Gemini, what's interesting, okay, is that I reserved your message for today. I woke up with really intense downloads this morning. I would say it was even slightly overwhelming, the amount of information that came up. And if you look at I wrote this out at like 3 a.m. Like I woke up and it like hit me very hard. And I usually don't take this many notes, but the clarity, it was just, it was very clear, okay, this morning what my guides wanted me to talk about within this reading. I think that whatever this message is, it sort of has been ruminating, and it may only apply for a specific few of you, but now is the time, apparently. It's definitely time. It almost felt like the energy is well-rounded. It's the thoughts are there, the information is there, maybe the situation is primed for this now. So they really pushed it through me this morning, and they wanted me to take these notes like a Gemini would. I mean, I like wrote down the pros and cons, which is like so weird. I don't do that, but I think for some of you who may resonate with this Gemini energy, may have a Gemini sun or ascendant specifically, because this is talking about forward movement, and having illumination and really having all the facts on your side. So Gemini, anyways, let's get down to it. This may resonate with you if you have a sun, moon, rising, or Venus in the sign of Gemini. But of course, if you're a cross watcher, feel free to switch up or reverse the roles. Of course, energy is fluid, and so if the energy resonates but the characteristics need to be switched up or reversed completely, please do so. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm not currently offering personals. However, if you'd like to follow me over to Vimeo, after this message, if you find it does resonate, I can provide more clarity there. Basically, Gemini, what came through was an energy of alliances and partnerships. This seemed fairly serious, so some of you could be undertaking a pupil, maybe you're a mentor, maybe you're signing a contract, maybe you are working with investors and you have this idea that is sort of becoming more well-rounded, or really shaping up or shaping out to be of some significance in your life. Basically what the download was for me was this nitty-gritty of contracts. Okay, it's the nitty-gritty, the terms of and conditions, apparently. So again, the overall feeling was this alliances, partnerships, or appraisal type energy. Somebody is really weighing out their options or the value within some sort of alliance or idea that's being pitched, okay? I believe that this may not only be a sort of business transaction, but it could actually be a transaction in some sort of community environment, as this does seem to be an individual who possesses unique skill sets and may actually be intuitively guided or spirit guided individual. What's funny about this energy that I received was that this is possibly prophesized for you, Gemini. So I don't know who this is going to resonate for, but apparently this sort of individual has been on your radar, or on the schedule of your destiny for a while now, but for whatever reason, this person is just now entering the picture in such a serious way because there have been delays, okay? But this person, I feel, was always supposed to be a part of this alliance. This person was never not a part of the alliance or a part of where your destiny is taking you. It feels very special. It feels very prophesized, this person. This person, we will call them the ally, okay? They are the ones that are approaching okay, you, I believe, with this offer. Now, this offer does involve securing your options or security in general. Maybe if you have a patent or idea, this person is offering a level of security to protect your investments. Maybe this person is offering security to a community. Maybe they are offering security to your reputation or your leadership in some way or shape or form. This person does offer unique skill sets. They have abilities or assets that are unique, and I kind of want to just hone in on that unique part, because I don't know if this is even revealed to you yet. At least not all of the skill sets, not all of the information is really revealed to you. This person may surprise you, okay? That's kind of what I feel like. It's not someone who you will be able to judge, from the cover of their book. It's kind of a deeper skill set or abilities that are not so visible or noticeable, okay? But yet they harness these abilities, or even if abilities aren't fully available, I would say capabilities. So, the reason that this person is approaching you, and I just feel like this is so specific, the reason that this person is approaching you is because the environment that you are currently in is ideal for maturing these gifts that they possess. They have a vested interest, okay, in the energy work and the mind. Okay, so what they are coming to you to learn essentially is the knowledge you possess. Okay, this is why I said in the beginning that they are your pupil, that you are their mentor, because these gifts will be matured and of your benefit potentially in the future. But it's important to disclose what their intentions are now, because I feel that this energy work and the energy of the mind and these skill sets that they're wanting to learn are possessed by you or harnessed by you to an extent. Maybe it's the experience level that you possess. But yeah, there's an interesting energy here of potentially questioning this person's intent. Okay, because there could be a level of secrecy to the information that they possess or that you possess. But I do feel that this person is of good intent. Their secrecy and trustworthiness is top notch. If this person were a spy or were to have some access to information, they could have a significant other. They could have a twin flame or someone who they carry a very spiritual, significant bond with. And this partner of theirs could think that they know this ally, back and front. They could think that they know this person and everything about them more than any other person in the world. And yet this person wouldn't have any idea what the ally had been up to. Okay, that's the level of secrecy or trustworthiness that this person is bringing to the table and is actually exemplifying here. They're using this as an example, okay? So they're wanting to gain your trust, but it's not for the power or influence you possess, not necessarily. This person is coming to you with a bit of a beginner's mind, okay? Because though they know they carry some unique skill sets and abilities, they're coming to you to acquire freedom and security, potentially protection of their ideas or the information they possess or just the simple skill sets they have, but then also learn, okay, and acquire knowledge from you because they understand you have experience or knowledge that they don't have access to otherwise. So that's the sort of agenda, that's the sort of intent of this person. And again, Gemini, I think the environment that you're in is really ideal for this person to learn. It's something about having access, okay, to areas in life which they wouldn't come across, okay, in any other circumstance. This seems to be very unique as a situation as a whole. But for whatever reason, this sort of prophesized ally is coming in now because the time and the environment and their skill sets are needing assistance. They're needing some room to grow, and it feels like you have those traits, or you have that experience behind you to help this person's destiny, okay, sort of blossom. But there are terms and conditions of this, okay? So this person, the reason that they're focused so much on security, protection, and freedom is probably because they realize other people may have a vested interest in sabotaging these certain alliances, contracts, or partnerships. There have been sabotaging efforts in this person's life. And the terms and conditions, I feel like, haven't been taken seriously. This person hasn't been listened to. Maybe it's because this ally has skill sets that you would not be able to see with your own eyes, right? There's something about this person that is very misleading initially, and so people tend to underestimate this person and their ability to collect information, or to foresee circumstances, or to really be that sort of creative genius behind the scenes. Now, without giving this person as much credit, I do feel like they have been taken advantage of. They have been naive to circumstances, and this is why they're so focused on freedom, security, protection, and acquiring knowledge. Again, not to possess or obtain power or influence that you may be in possession of, but rather for themselves, so that they may hold themselves better in circumstances like this in the future. So the terms and conditions should be taken seriously. I feel like whatever has happened, there's been individuals who have crossed boundaries, who have sabotaged the good intent of this person. Although this person may have tried to warn others about this, their voice went unheard. They weren't taken seriously. People may have really laughed at this person. And there's definitely a term and conditions here about taking this person's boundaries seriously. No involvement from people with ulterior motives or agendas. And a real focus on respect on a physical level, okay? This person, I think, is very focused on preserving their integrity on a physical level and a personal spiritual level, and healthy boundaries in that area as well. The perks of potentially being with this person, or creating some sort of alliance or partnership here, are the gifts that will develop under your mentorship, Gemini. So there will be a return of investment in years to come, and this person probably has an inclination of this. There could be, some perk and investment here for you long term, like unparalleled censorship. Being able to foresee or anticipate others' moves, and protecting the agendas within this community, and or anticipating ulterior motives or agendas, and potentially avoiding drama or even disaster to either your reputation or the stance you hold within this community. So again, there will be a return of investment, and I feel that this person is well aware of what investment is being made. They're willing to do the work. However, there's an initial investment that is required from you, Gemini. So just as any other alliance or investment is made, you're not going to see the return of your investment initially. But if you do take this person seriously, and if you start to help them harness these gifts or progress in these areas, I do see that the proof is in the pudding. If you look at this person, and if you look at what they exemplify, where they've been, what they've overcome, how strong they are, how confident they are, how capable they are, there will be, the proof is in the pudding. I want to say that again, the proof is in the pudding. But however, you can reject or deny this offer, of course. And, you know, if you're not going to take this seriously, I think someone else will. I think, you know, there will be definitely a day or time that you kind of regret denying or rejecting this offer, but, you know, that's just my opinion. And of course, you know, there may be opposing people to this contract. There could be people who really question this person unnecessarily. They could, you know, fight against this alliance for some reason. I feel a strong opposition here from certain individuals. And what I would say, Gemini, is you should really look at these people and question who opposes this kind of alliance and what reasons they may have to do this. So if you have this person as an ally, you could have maybe avoided crises like this already. You know, unfortunately, I think it's in the nature of people, especially nowadays, to attack things that they don't understand. And it's really sort of a lower nature. And so with this individual, like I said, they may possess information, skill sets, abilities, or assets that you do not have full awareness of. Though you see the potential in this person. And I would say to not attack this person or deny this person off the bat simply because you don't understand them fully or their idea fully. But instead, you should potentially consider making this person an ally, maybe for a rainy day. I do feel that this investment is something to really take seriously, and this ally is the investment. Okay, this ally is the investment, and will potentially be an ally and a partner of yours for years to come. Now, when I said unparalleled censorship, I do see this in this person's future. There has something to do with, you know, developing this partnership. So you kind of do have to enter into it with a little bit of an open mind and maybe some patience as well. Okay, because potentially this person is fully aware of their skill sets. However, they've never really been in this sort of territory or environment before, so it's going to take them a little bit to get used to these new circumstances. Okay, so again, Gemini, I know that was a lot of information. You might want to rewind that. I could have been talking very quickly, but again, you know, as far as the spiritual context goes and the longevity of your destiny, this person was potentially always supposed to be in the picture, but unfortunately was delayed. Either that or they were rejected before, and now you are returning to this offer to take a little bit more seriously. It still is being proposed and offered to you, but I don't feel that this will last forever. This is not a love relationship. This is not a sexual or romantic relationship. It is strictly platonic. I don't feel that this person has any ulterior motives. They are very invested. There's a vested interest here in energy work and the workings of the mind. This is what this person is solely focused on. So the prophecy here is this person developing their gifts and potentially rewarding you with what comes of it. So really take that into consideration. I don't want you to miss out on or reject not taking something seriously potentially again. Okay, thank you so much, Gemini, for that. I don't know who that resonated with. I know that was a long time here. But yeah, you know, we're in an energy here of really needing to weigh out your options, okay? Making impulse decisions is really not a good idea. We're needing to especially, you know, make sort of lists of pros and cons, like how could this situation maybe backfire on me? How could this situation, you know, turn out a little sideways if I don't really look at it and maybe take this person seriously, take this offer seriously, take this investment seriously. You know, I do feel that this will be a good investment. I do feel that this could be wise, but you know, not all people are wise, and you could be the investor or you could be the ally here, but I kind of feel like wisdom, okay, of a situation is necessary. Proof is in the pudding, you guys. Proof is in the pudding, and I kind of feel like this person is very serious. This person is an entrepreneur. This person does not mess around or waste time. This person is very dedicated to their personal growth and success. They'll be a hard worker. Okay, the waiting game. A 2, this is the decision that you need to make eventually. Now, I wouldn't wait too long. Of course, we're kind of looking at these rings. This is drawing a bit of a Saturnian energy for me. When we have this sort of energy, it's talking about time, okay? Father time. Saturn oftentimes gives us lessons over long periods of time. Of course, you've heard of the Saturn return. That's sort of what I'm getting, is maybe this person is returning back. Maybe this person needed to teach something. Maybe this person needed to gain some ground before they returned, and now they're back. And so you've got to take this person or this situation seriously, because it does pose to plant some deep roots. And promising rewards. And it's really only a matter of time. Again, I feel that this is prophesized for you. Trapped in fear and financial and material changes. Okay, so maybe this is holding you back. Maybe this is what has blocked or stopped this person in the past. We have the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. So this is a real unhealthy dynamic. There's definitely been people who are blocking, any change coming from this person or to this situation. Could be some codependent energies, people who don't like the terms of agreement, potentially, rejection. Okay, so what I feel like is this person was rejected, and now whoever did the rejecting is really I just heard biting the bullet. That may not apply for all of you, but yeah, it's kind of like this person is seeing what an unwise decision they may have made for reasons that were, in either a lack mentality at the time, or they didn't have the vision, they didn't have the information. They couldn't see. They were either being blocked, or they literally were trapped in fear or illusion. Illusion, right? Solitude, number 9. This is the Virgo and energy of the Hermit. And so this person really does need to go within and ask themselves a very serious question about their future. We have heart opening here, heart chakra. So there's a bit of trust needing to be reestablished. Again, this person could have felt very disrespected in the past. They could have been taken advantage of. Their ideas could have been stolen. They're very focused on preserving their integrity and boundaries, and not being associated with people who have ulterior motives or who are egocentric in nature. Again, you should really question people who may oppose this alliance. Victor and success. Okay, we have a number 6 here, which is of course reciprocity. I do feel that whatever this person is bringing to the table, they are serious. If you look at this woman, she is literally with her, nose in the books, right? She wants to learn, okay, and she will be very successful if this is a female. If this is a male, he will be very successful. He is very much in his receptive nature, okay? This is just sort of showing me that they are willing to be on the receiving end of knowledge. This is wisdom accrued over time. Yeah, and this person has been through a lot of challenges, okay? It's almost like I'm getting a Capricorn energy, and really just kind of rising to the top of that, terrible blockage. Okay, memories of love. Interesting. So we have 2 6s now out from the deck. We have this reciprocity happening. Okay, so not only is this person vested in knowledge, freedom, okay, and security, they have a certain perspective that I think could really benefit you, your business, or this relationship. But then they also have some consideration here for maybe what could be. There's something here about the innocence, the trustworthiness, the spirituality, potentially the teachings from one child to another. It only takes a few years of difference for an individual to catch up, or for these lessons to be taught. So there's something about giving. As you can see, this person has a flame in their hand. They're actually giving this person, I'm hearing, a leg up. there's understanding taking place. Okay, a gift being offered. And so I do feel, Gemini, like all around this really is sort of telling you that this is a person of good intent, though I'm not sure if you actually will take this offer or take this person seriously. There could be, agendas, or, I'm hearing portfolio. So you're trying to like recapture all of what this person has sort of shown you, or all the work that they've done, trying to piece these things together. But it is sort of a waiting game, okay? You may not arrive to this offer or accepting this offer this week. However, I feel the time is ticking. Okay, I'm hearing the time is ticking. The offer is not going to be on the table forever. And be very careful of how you approach this situation, because although it requires an initial investment, there definitely is going to be this success, reward, financial victory, reciprocity in love. There could be a soulmate connection here. And the wisdom accrued over time, I don't think that you will regret. So take that as it flies, Gemini. We're going to go into the clarity on Vimeo if you'd like to follow me over there. I wish you luck this week, and I will see you next time.